Trends, topics, and tags for today, this weekend. Huge game. Oklahoma State, the Cowboys, they're going to be in Arlington taking on the Texas Longhorns for the Big 12 championship. We can tell you that OSU beat the Longhorns last year. The stakes weren't very high last year compared to this one, but they did win that game last year, 41-34.
Yeah,
I think
beat them
was
by
the
a
final.
touchdown.
Yeah.
That's what. In fact, OSU has won 9 of the last 13 games up against Texas, but history really doesn't matter now, does it?
And they beat them at home, too.
Yeah, of course, yeah. So
last year.
Yeah.
OSU last qualified for this championship in 2021, but they didn't make it after losing to Baylor. I so remember that game. The Longhorns haven't stepped foot in the conference title game since 2018. All right, so we asked you, OU fans, who are you going to cheer for? Because it's your two biggest rivals. That's what, okay? Donna's up first.
This is what Donna says, that I'm an OU fan and will be cheering for the Cowboys. I think they will need a miracle to beat Texas.
Texas is ranked higher, but again, that doesn't really matter, right? The history and the rankings, this is a big one. Dawn says, go Longhorns. He's like, I can't root for the Cowboys.
Yeah.
Just can't do it.
This is what Will says. If you're an OU fan and not cheering for Oklahoma State in these games, reevaluate your life.
Wow.
That's what Don says.
Wow.
Or Will says, yeah.
Will. Eric says, OSU win living rent-free in Gooners' heads. Did I read it?
Yeah,
LOL,
OSU
love
wins.
it.
So, OSU
rent-free.
beating, or I think it's OSU beating BYU, I'm guessing. It could be them beating OU too, but I think the reason that we're talking about this is because BYU was beating OSU. OSU was about to blow that game.
Yeah.
And then OU would be playing in Arlington.
Correct.
But
Then
you know,
comes double overtime.
OSU pulls it out, and I think there's a lot of OU fans are just so upset about that. Like, you know what? I'm gonna root for Texas in this game. I'm surprised that there are people that are rooting for Texas.
It was
OU
a
fans.
hard
But
loss.
it's happening, folks. This is what Eric says. OSU. Oh yeah. Well, no.
We're going to go to
Okay, yeah.
John. He says, it would be great for OSU to beat OU and Texas in the same year. Okay.
Well, we'll never know.
So,
But Texas
yeah.
fans are saying the same thing. You know, like, we really want to have it at OSU. We want to make sure and take care of them because OU won that one this year. You know what I mean? So they don't want to lose to both Oklahoma schools, especially in their last Big 12
I guess, yeah, that's
You don't
true.
wanna lose.
championship game.
But I think maybe this game in particular, there are more OU fans rooting against OSU. You know, if this was a foregone conclusion with the BYU game, if they blew up BYU, I also think that it'd be like, okay, let's see OSU beat the Texas Longhorns. But since it was so close, it's back and forth for a while there, you thought that OU was going to that game. I think it's just
I don't
sincere
care
fans like, oh man.
I don't care who's playing Texas. I can't pull for Texas.
I know. It's
I'm sorry. I mean,
strangely though, in this game,
we don't hate them every game. Then suddenly go, I want them to win. No, no.
Yeah.
No.
This game's a little different
Anyway,
though. Okay.
hey, you know what?